We're talking Pittston area cross country, and Katie O'Boyle is the boys coach. And you guys are having a fantastic year. Talk about those guys over there. They're getting the job done for you.
They are getting the job done. Yeah.
It's all coaching, right?
No, not at all. They work really hard. They show up every day. We've been going since June. Across the board, first person on the team, the last person on the team shows up every day, and they put in the work.
I'm sure Struck just keeps leaning on you. Hey, what kind of workouts you doing?
Yeah, I do the workouts, and he does the yelling.
Talk a little bit about work with Joe, and kind of he's got the girls, you got the guys. It's right now. Both teams look really good. It's nice to see that, hey, we're both having a positive season.
Oh, yes. It's great. And I've been coaching with Joe for forever. I've learned a lot from him. We work really well together. He's helped me out. I've been coaching through 3 pregnancies, and I wouldn't have been able to pull it off without him stepping up and taking over stuff for me. So, no, it's great. We've been doing this a long time together, and it works really well.
It's a little bit of a different sport, and a lot of positivity to it. Hey, you either run or you don't. If you don't run, you're not going to be any good. So, talk about these kids kind of buying in, knowing they got to put in the work.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you wait till the season starts, if you're waiting till mid-August, it's not going to work out. So they're year round. I mean, almost all of them are on track. They're running through the winter. Our top runners are putting in a lot of mileage. They're running on the weekends on their own. They're very, very committed, and they work really hard.
Take us through your top runners as far as there are a lot of gaps between them, or they kind of run in a pack. Like you hear different stories, or they keep pushing each other along the way.
Yeah, our top runner, Caden, has separated himself. Last year, he separated himself from the group. So, yeah, he's got to worry about pushing himself at practice. The easier days they run together, but the other days he has to push himself. And then another senior captain, Jake Mead, he's struggled through a lot of injuries, and so he's not happy with his times. But I'll tell you, I think he's the reason that my 3, 4, and 5, the other 3 guys in our top 5 are running the way they are, because it's like someone kind of came back to them a little bit, but that encouraged them to go with him. And I don't think our top 5 would be where it is without his commitment and pushing through all of his challenges and showing up every day.
How about the experience you have as a coach and knowing the push and pull? And obviously we had talked about you and Joe knowing that, but talk about just trying to get a little bit more out of them sometimes. Like, hey, we got to go after it. We got to go run a hilly course or do something like that.
Honestly, I think that's one of the hardest parts. We plan out the workouts really at the start of the season. Like, we have our plan of what we're going to do and when we're going to do it, and then we're just coming off of a couple weeks of just not doing the stuff we planned because people are hurting, minor aches and pains, and I believe we could have pushed through it and maybe we'd be better off, or maybe we push through it and we end up with injuries. So when they start to show fatigue, I tend to pull back. I'd rather pull back and do less than do too much. But yeah, I definitely go off of them. There's the plan, and then based on the way they look and the way they seem, they don't complain for nothing. They're cross country runners. They're here to work. So when they seem tired, I do pull back.
How about the projection for this group? When the meets start getting a little bigger, a couple weeks, districts, the pre-districts, all that stuff. You feel like, hey, I think we're going to hit our stride and be as competitive as anybody. I
mean, that's certainly the hope. That's definitely the hope. We've had some rough meets, and they still pulled them off. And we have some big competition coming up. As far as like in the league, we still haven't run against Crestwood, and they are always good. And then looking ahead to districts, Wallenpaupack is a really good team. We saw them at Commissioners, and they are definitely ahead of us then. So we know we have work to do. So everyone just has to be on that day,
Well, I think you got a good nervous energy to you that you're like, keep trying to do the right thing with them. They're doing the right thing and undefeated, and keep it going. All right, Coach?
Yes, thank you.